Hello everyone, welcome back to Get 20 by June 20. This is part 4 of this video series on getting members for your Toastmasters club in a hurry. Now, if you have not done the previous parts in order, please go back and do parts 1 through 3 before you come to part 4. In part 4, we're going to talk about using the 5 ads you've generated in part 3. And I'm going to give you some fast, easy, and hopefully a lot of them are free, or at least low cost, opportunities for using them. And I think you're going to like this first one. If you've ever used something like Craigslist, you know that online classifieds can be very effective. And here's a lot of sites you can go ahead and promote your Toastmasters Club on for free, and it doesn't take long at all. 10 minutes per site tops. And especially since you've generated those ads, it won't take much time at all. This is Backpage.com, and I had you generate 5 ads for a reason. On almost all of these classified sites, you could post ad 1 for, say, on Sunday of one week. Then on week 2, post ad 2. Week 3, post ad 3, and so on. And by the time you got to ad 5, ad 1 would be expired, so you can repost that the following week and keep it up. Now, like I said, all these sites have community sections, so you can post events or in general about your Toastmasters Club. See the nice green there? That shows you where it is. All you need to do is just have an account, and that will let you post your ads. On Craigslist, it's pretty similar. There's a community section right there in the green. eBay Classifieds, community section right there. Kango Classifieds. It's a little more hidden here, so you have to go to post an ad. But once you do, you can post into an events section, a community section. And finally, Oodle. From the Oodle homepage, you go to community in the highlighted area there, and then you're going to select your city, Houston in this case, of course, and then you can see events and post events. Now, like I said, do 1 week, 1 ad. Another place you can use your copy is your club's own website, especially on the cover. You might want to change that every month. This has the stock text from Free Toast Host right now, but if I generated an ad and put it on here, I could do that. This is Meetup.com, and I think it's something that a lot of clubs don't even know about. It's a huge opportunity for all of them. Now, Meetup.com facilitates people meeting up in real space, as you can see from the photos here, to talk about or have fun, maybe have a round of bowling or what have you, around their own particular interest. There's gardening clubs, there's book clubs, there's fitness clubs, all sorts of things here. But the great thing is, if you start a meetup group, it will alert anyone who's said, hey, I'm interested in these topics, say self-help, leadership development, communication skills, and so on. Anyone who's in that certain radius, if they're in, say, 10 miles of where you say your meeting is, they get an email saying, hey, this club started up. Would you be interested in coming? Oh yeah, I'll sign up for that. And then there's a potential new member right there. It does cost a little bit of money though, maybe $20 to $30 a month. And to get started, right there up in the title bar where Mr. Green is helping us out again, start a meetup group. So please check out meetup.com. I think you can generate a lot of new members in a hurry. Another place you can use your copy is newsletters. Let's talk about 2 kinds. First, there's community newsletters such as subdivisions and so on. They might need articles, or they may have classified sections you can post to. So ask your members to bring in their any newsletters they get from, say, subdivisions or whatnot, and see if there's sections that you may be able to advertise in. Also, there's corporate newsletters for, especially for corporate clubs. When I was president of HP, one of the things I did was had our VP PR post an ad to the the employee e-news. And our membership at the time was maybe 18 to 20. Once we started doing that, our memberships shot up to 30 to 35 plus. It was so successful that we started losing people because there wasn't enough speaking time. We had to cut back posting that newsletter notification because there were just too many people coming. It was crazy. So, but if your club is not, or is at a lower membership count, then corporate newsletter, see if that might be an opportunity for you. Pull tab flyers. Now, this is where we use your copy to generate 5 different pull tab flyer ads. And one thing about the meetup group, if you go with that, they have marketing tools. So you can generate pull tab flyers with their online web-based software. It's very easy. Or you can generate business cards, you can generate postcards, whatever. If you don't want to go with meetup, that's fine. I know that costs a little money. Then you can do some research on, say, Microsoft Office's site has a pull tab flyer template or two. Check that out, or just do a Google search for it. Once you've made those, there's a ton of different places you can use them. For example, bookstores. I know some used bookstores like Half Price Books will let you, they usually have a public bulletin board. Churches usually might have one. Community centers, this might be a subdivision fitness center or what have you, they might have one. Some coffee stores, Starbucks usually has one. Libraries almost always have a public bulletin board. Restaurants, a few and far between, but I do know that Freebirds in Houston almost always has one. If you're in an apartment complex, that's a good candidate. They probably have one. Gyms might have one, or maybe you can post one at your desk at work, your cubicle, your office, what have you, if you're allowed, of course, or maybe if you have public break rooms, say on the refrigerators, if you're allowed, again. So there's all sorts of places you can post these pull tab flyers and generate some interest. Okay, I've given you a lot of different directions. Go ahead and try some that make sense to you. Try the electronic classifieds, try Meetup. I really think that's a big opportunity. And try the pull tab flyers and look around and see what newsletters you can get your copy into. I think these are all fantastic opportunities to market your club, and you're going to get those 20 by June 20. See you later, and good luck.